So I did put all the screws back in. Sweet. One single tri-wing screw. Why did I do that? Whatever. Oh shit, you know what? I better not mix all these up. Where's my magnet? There it is. Hello and welcome. We're messing with the Frankenboy today. This Game Boy Advance SP of 7 different colors. We're going to be messing with that. Putting a new screen in for my boy. Let's call him Nick. Alright. How are you doing tonight, random person? And also, do I know you? Because I sent this link out to like a handful of people. So, if I know you, let me know. Oh, okay. SickMix66. Gotcha, bro. We're going to be putting the screen in on your Game Boy, your Frankenboy. We still need a hinge. I ordered one off Amazon. Well, actually, I ordered 4 off Amazon. And they never showed up, so we're putting... We've got your new screen here. We've got your new shoulder buttons here and a new battery for you. But it will be pretty much done with all the internal stuff tonight. We won't need to fuck with it at all after. We won't have to open it up at least. Where the hell? There it is. Pizza. Hello, second person. We are working on this Frankenboy tonight. Hey, Zero. Doing all right. How about you? Did I miss a screw? No, that can't be. That's impossible. There we go. I'll have to put the springs back in. Springs back in for you, Mr. SickMix66. Yes, pizza. How dare you, Miss Emily Elizabeth, the biggest Clifford fan. How are you all doing tonight? I'm doing well. Rude. No pizza. Pfft. You know pizza. No pizza for you. How about that? Been good. Me and my daughter took electric scooters out today. Oh man, I love electric scooters. I used to have one I used to ride all over, listening to my MP3 player back in high school. And I think we're gonna start with the shoulder buttons on this. So I used to ride that around all the time with both earbuds in, which was really, really stupid. Doing good, buddy. Glad to see you here tonight. Oh, glad to see you too. If I have time tonight, which is still pretty early, only 8:30 and the kiddos are sleeping so far, knock on wood. Shake the whole table. Gotta get our helping hands out tonight. But trying to find the best place to attach this with the least amount of stuff to potentially pinch. I'm gonna hook this guy up a little differently than I normally would. Your boy Mick said, tonight I'm all pizzaed out. Go throwing me under the bus. Wow. Moderators, ban Sick Mick 66, which Emily, I think you're the only one on here. Which actually. Bam. Welcome to moderatorhood again, Zero. Alright, okay, stop shaking. Stop. I need to figure out a better filming setup. Which I'll go ahead and remind everyone to like the video. That would be really cool, because that way it gets more traction. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I've gotten that out of the way. Yeah, drop a like. I appreciate it. And Elizabeth, double tap that screen for me, everyone. That is how you do be sharing. That's how you be liking on here. Said she wanted cheap pizza, and I said no. Okay, well, yeah, you double tap the screen. That's how you like. Or you can press the little thumbs up right up here. Those are like the 2 ways to like live stream stuff. Yeah, no, that is a thing. They made that like a format on here because I think it's the same on TikTok. Where's my soldering iron? Where's half of my soldering stuff? Whew. I am a professional, and I know what I am doing, especially by not getting stuff ready. So I will also have. He did not put it like that. Okay, so what kind of cheap pizza are we talking? Are we talking like a Jack's Pizza? Are we talking like Tony's? Are we talking like Little Caesars? Because if you slander Little Caesars, what are you supposed to preface? I thought I did. I gathered all the pieces. To be fair, everything is literally just on this side of the table. So, I mean, I just have to stand up and walk over here for a second. Let's see. I need my solder wick. I need my soldering iron, which should all be in here. I say should be, because I am fairly unorganized. So there's the solder sucker. We'll use that to... I'm missing my solder wick and my soldering iron. I am convinced that my silly cats have knocked it down somewhere. That is the most likely. Yep, there's the soldering iron. Now we just gotta find the wick. Which, just an update for anyone watching who's new, maybe any lurkers who have not spoken or who have not been here before, which I know who you are. This is Mix, Sick Mix 66's Game Boy Advance SP that we're updating. Oh my god. I just need the solder wick and we'll be good. And of course it's like the smallest component of like, oh no. Of course. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Put it somewhere stupid. I remember setting it out of the way. I was like, oh, I better put this aside so I don't lose it. Oops. Broken consoles left and right. That is the most important thing that I need, is that solder wick, guys. Oh, man. Nobody watch anymore. Everybody leave. I am embarrassed. Am I just not seeing it? And my area is not even like really messy. It should just be on the table here. Oh, there it is. I did put, okay, it was somewhere down. All right, let me show you where it was. Dumb. Jesus. So, oh my gosh, there's 24 people watching. Oh man, that's embarrassing. Anyway, so we're fixing this shit up. I was looking for this. This was shoved in here and there. Yeah, so now we got that. Now we're putting a new screen in it. 34 people watching. Holy shit. Welcome, everybody. Make sure to double tap and like before you take off. Oh, there's my boy Andy. Drop a like. Hell yeah, everybody. Double tap that screen. So what we're doing here, for everyone who doesn't know, is we're going to be replacing the shoulder pads and the screen on this Game Boy Advanced SP for my boy SickMix66 in the chat. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get that cleared out. We're going to toss a new screen on this motherfucker, and it's going to look really great and really bad at the same time, because it's again a Game Boy shell that's 7 different colors. Or 5 different colors or something. So we're going to go ahead and start by adding a little bit of flux to these points, which flux just helps the solder, which is the little, it's like the basically like metal glue. Sorry you guys are shaking. The stuff that makes for the connections. These buttons aren't terrible. I mean, these shoulder buttons work, but they're a little finicky, so we're just going to go ahead and replace them. I've got replacements here for them. Because eventually these go bad after a while anyway, so we're just going to go ahead and clear them out. Go ahead and turn that on, let that warm up. Appreciate y'all watching. This is the biggest crowd I've had on this channel. So we're going to use this thing, which is called solder wick. And what this does is it melts the solder in and it sucks it up. You can see where it's silver. It's supposed to be copper colored. So we're going to go ahead and actually cut off a little bit with solder in it. We're just going to start fresh while that soldering iron gets up to temp. Told some nerds it worked to follow you. Maybe they did. Yeah, subscribe everyone. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is my second channel where I do nerd stuff instead of outdoor stuff. Which arguably the outdoor stuff is also nerd stuff, just of a different kind. So we're just going to melt this solder. So I'm going to add a little bit of solder to these because it makes the old solder come off a little bit easier. Feels nice to actually have people watching this time. That was a bit too much solder, but that is okay. So, we're going to go ahead and switch to this other side now without trying to burn myself. Whew. Shaky, tired. Oh, also, public service announcement. Red Bull just dropped a new flavor, and it is delicious, the summer edition. It tastes like Sundrop. Or Sunkist, or Squirt. You know, one of those, like, citrusy sodas. And it is absolutely delightful, which is shouting out that, because that is where my shakes came from, because I got one at Walmart earlier. Decided to pound it. I added way too much flux, or way too much solder, but yeah, whatever. We're gonna go ahead and get that stuff out of there. I really, also, public service announcement, make sure when you're doing work on electronics like this, I might pull this off of the off of the helping hands. It just does not have a whole lot of oomph to hold it very well. Every time I even lightly press on this, I'm kind of pushing the whole thing down. There we go. Get that sucked up. I should be moving it a little bit more, but I think we're okay. Fun fact about these shoulder button replacements. This is the first repair I ever did on a handheld console, which handheld consoles is like my main thing now. But my childhood Game Boy Advanced SP, buttons went out on, and I had a big nostalgia attack, so I went ahead and replaced those a couple years back, and that's what got me here today. So made me the nerd I am today. Maybe I can clean this up. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. You know, you don't have to like. It is free. Don't have this channel's not monetized yet either, so I'm still able to do all the stuff I want to do, like swear and all that. Super nerd now? Hell yeah. Yeah. I've got the outdoor nerd stuff. I got the indoor nerd stuff, which I am taking a break from my outdoor channel right now. Just because I've got a young baby boy. And so I'm not able to get out a lot right now. Plus I'm kind of trying to figure out a new job situation. So, yeah. If you guys could subscribe, or at least like, that'd be super cool. I would really appreciate it. It really helps my channel grow. And if I could do this in my other channel, my outdoor channel, Mystic Forge Outdoors, if I could do that for a living, that's the dream, man. You know, and every like, every subscribe gets me towards that. I know it's a bit of a lofty goal, but I'm still allowed to dream. You know? They can take a lot from us, but they can't take our dreams. They can take our land. They can take our face paints. They'll never take our freedom. Magic porridge indoors. What? Are you high? Alright, that's my good tweezers. I don't want to use those. Sorry again for the shaking. So we're going to try to pull these off now. Where am I? Whatever, we'll just use the good tweezers. I'm not that worried about it. I don't think we're going to mess this up. So what we're going to do is we're going to heat up what little solder's left on here while pulling down. This is where the helping hands really come in. We're going to hopefully get this pulled out. It'd probably make more sense. Probably make more sense to pull it from the side like this. I think there's still a little too much solder in there. We might clean it up here in a second. See what we're working with, because we got some gross flux on there. Oh, have you guys been seeing the red button, blue button thing lately? It's the red button is you. Okay, so if you push the red button, you live no matter what, period, right? There's no catch. If you press the blue button, you die unless 50% of the entire world's population, because every single person in the world is going to be pushing the button. Everyone who can read and understand what the buttons are, at least, from my understanding for the thought experiment. So everyone who pushes the blue button will die unless 51% of the world's population pushes the blue button. But if you press the red button, you're completely safe no matter what. Which button do you press? I'll wait to hear some of your guys' answers before I give my my 2 cents on this particular thought experiment. Because I don't want to sway your answers. Oh, run it by you again? Okay, so red button, you live, you're safe. If you press the blue button, there's only 2 buttons, there's no trick to this. There's a blue button that you will die. Everyone who presses it will die unless 51% of the entire world's population, only people who can read and understand the button thing though, or at least everyone who can conceptually grasp the button, has to push the button. So do you press the red button, which guarantees life, or do you press the blue button that unless half of the world's population that can understand, that has enough intelligence to actually understand the buttons, 51% of them have to push the blue button? I'm not sure who wouldn't push the red. I will wait. I will hold off because there's a lot of debate on this, and it's frustrating, the debate. I mean, red then, yeah. Yeah. So we'll wait to hear, like, let's see, we've got 1 red, 2 red, 3 red, 4 red. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 red people. No, wait. Yes, 4. So 4 of 9 people have picked red. Unless I want an easy off this planet that I'm disappointed when others feel the same way, I'm stuck here. Yeah, no. 1000% agree. It's got to be the red button. It's the red button all the way. So there's no incentive to pushing the blue button at all. Besides, the only argument I have heard against the red button is, but what if someone pushed their blue button? You would be killing them by choosing red. And my whole thing is if you're dumb enough to push the blue button, literally a gamble. It's a gamble with no payoff, at all. Like there's no benefit to pushing the blue button, like none at all. Now the only argument I have heard that kind of maybe would potentially push me to push the blue button is if children that didn't know what they were voting on pushed the blue button, and the only way to save them would be to also push the blue button. Like for example, if any, obviously my son, who is less than a year old, does not understand. If he was forced to do it and slapped the blue button, of course I would have to push the blue button, because I need to do everything I could potentially do to save him. Same with my daughter, who's 3 and also loves the color blue. Or 3, she's 2 and loves the color blue. But yeah, no, I don't understand at all the mentality of people who were picking this. But here's the thing: on Twitter, on like any live stream chats I've heard of that have been asking their chat this. Ooh, shake you guys around, my bad. Every time a majority of the people pick blue. But I do not understand the logic. It just seems like virtue signaling. Like, I mean, if it's only people who understand what the consequences of pushing the blue or the red button are, then I think you're good always to press the blue button or the red button. But I do not understand. It's like Reddit's another big one. Of course, the fucking Redditors are like, I push it because it is. Okay, the button scenario? Okay, you haven't been hit by that on iPhone yet, Nihon the Rat. So red button, you automatically live no matter what. So you live, period. No catch. If you press the blue button, then if you push the blue button, then you will die no matter what, unless 51% of the world's population pushes that button as well. So the only people who are able to do this are people who conceptually can grasp basically you push blue if you trust most people to not be dumb. There's no reason to push the blue button, in my opinion. So blue button, you die unless half of the world, 51% of the world agrees with you, and red button, you live no matter what. No consequences, no catch, no risk at all. But yeah. It's like the buttons from Dark Knight. Are you talking about like the I don't remember Dark Knight that much. I'm not much of a That's not my flavor of nerd. I wouldn't even say it's like, I'm sure it's not even like that. I'm sure it's more like, cuz like I saw someone sum it up. They made a compelling argument. It's the same as if there's only one button. The one button says that if you push this button, you'll die unless half the world pushes this button. But there's no reason to you don't have to push that button. Good luck to the colorblind. Okay, they're labeled also. Go ahead, mods. Go ahead and ban Magician Slothful for slandering the colorblind, which I happen to be part of. I've known for years that Magician Slothful is absolutely a certified colorblind hater. Okay. All right. So banned. Get out of here. I just touched my soldering iron, but I'm not gonna react. Alright, I'm pulling this off of this stupid thing. Thank you, Helping Hands. I appreciate your hard work of doing absolutely nothing. Do you really want... No, I'm just kidding. It's someone you know, Emily Elizabeth. That is a joke. Do not ban. Actually, Magician Slothful. It was a bit. It was just a bit. Purely satire. I forgot these are like bent. So I'm gonna go ahead and trade this out. Jonkler gave 2 separate boats, one of convicts and one to the well-to-do citizens. Button blows up, one or the either boat. They push the button, the other boat would die, but theirs would live. If no, wow. Magician Slothful. I bet you can't guess who Emily Elizabeth is. Oh, push the button, Jonkler, blow up both boats. Okay, well, it's even worse than that, I think. Because there's no matter what, there's going to be consequences. No matter what, somebody's going to blow up in that situation. Batman saves them, obviously. Yeah, exactly. In this situation, there's literally not a single benefit to pushing the red button. Not one. Or to pushing the blue button. It's literally all risk. No reward. 1,000%. Big glob of solder on this side. Let's see. I believe those are straightened out enough. We're going to clean up the solder on this side as well. Need to detangle my cords so you guys aren't flopping around a whole bunch. But yeah, no, there's literally no benefit to pushing the blue button. And it's supposed to determine who is a selfish person and who is a kind person, but I'm going to be honest. If you're dumb enough to push a blue button, I don't think you should be here. The blue is the correct answer for the litmus test? Okay, whatever. I guess, but I'm not there's oh, yeah, red. Gotcha. I was going to say there's literally no benefit to pushing the blue button. I was going to have to reevaluate my friendship with you, Niham the Rat. Shout out to Niham, my favorite TV watching rat. Oh, and shout out to Zero Agenda. Check out his YouTube channel. He has a lot of cool fishing content. Does some cool Japanese mini fishing. Niham, I know you fish. You might check out Zero Agenda's content. Some pretty cool stuff going on over there. One of my OG subscribers from Mystic Forge Outdoors. Been there since the beginning. My very first moderator, I think. One of my first subscribers. By far. I'd rather be selfish than stupid. Yeah, no, for sure. 100%. Well, and it's like the whole thing, too, is these people in these hypotheticals, you know, they're picking blue. They're like, well, what about this? It's like, okay, well, if it's not children doing this as well, if it's just adults, and people who can conceptually grasp, so people without developmental disabilities or anything, if it's just them, I mean, that's even if it's just people without developmental disabilities, like cognitively functioning adults, and that's it taking this, like, exposed to these buttons, then yeah, there's definitely no reason. I would purely push the red button on the assumption that no one would take the absolute risk. No problem, Zero. Take the absolutely unnecessary risk to push the blue button on the off chance that maybe someone might have done that. Because that's the argument I see all over. Is oh, it's not very altruistic. You gotta. What if someone pushed it? It's your responsibility to also push it, or the blue button, and save the people who push the blue button. It's like, no, they shouldn't have pushed the blue button in the first place. No reason for it. No benefit. No reason. If you're not, it's literally like the difference of, like, okay, if you walk into this room, there's a chance there'll be a tiger in there and it'll eat you, no matter what. But if you don't go in this room, nothing happens. It's literally the same situation as that. And it's like, well, if enough people go in there, the tiger won't be hungry anymore. I also heard it as a wood chipper. Like, if the entire world was in front of the world's largest wood chipper, and if you jumped in, enough of you at the same time, it would clog it up and it wouldn't be able to hurt any more people. But it's like, you also have the choice to not jump in at all. Yeah, just press red. 100,000 bazillion %. I don't understand. Start of our next tangent? Yeah, no, for sure. I just don't understand. Ugh. I'm irritated. My blood pressure's up thinking about these people. Because, I mean, they were just like, oh my god, you gotta do it, because what if someone pushes it? It's like, okay, well, it's their fault. Silver lining, blue button people disappearing to take the stress off the planet. Yeah, no, for sure. Not to mention, it would probably, I did see a curve, like a bell curve thing, that very much corresponded. Now, correspondence is not causation, but it was proportionate with the IQ curve. So the people who picked blue were probably less intelligent than the people who picked red, because, I mean, it's just logical. It just makes sense to not push it. I am having the damnedest time getting this shit out of here, dude. And dudettes. Duh, yeah. Good, who needs them whiners? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it would probably legitimately raise the IQ of the entire world's average, the average IQ of the entire world by like 30 points. And of course, it's like, of course, it's Redditors, Twitter people who are like, me, me, me. All right. Okay, we're bringing the helping hands back. I don't know why I'm struggling with this. First time I did it took me like 5 minutes, and I think I've been like doing this for half an hour now. So we're just gonna go ahead and commit, and we're just gonna start pulling this guy out. I remember it being kind of awkward. Hold on, I gotta tighten my screw. I don't know how that got loose. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I just don't understand the mentality of the people who would pick. Under no circumstances. They're also full of shit. Every last one of them would press red if it was a real scenario laid in front of them. Yeah, 100%. Because it's like, well, it's just virtue signaling. Like, actually, I would do it just to maybe save the people who might have pushed it. Maybe they pushed it by accident. That was one of the arguments I saw. Which it was on iFunny, which is extra funny. Because, well, it's like I assumed that they were trolling. But iFunny is like full of some of the most amoral, dim-witted echo chamber people I've ever encountered. I won't mention the demographic, but they're pretty dumb. I just hit 4,000 days on there. And that's horrible. Feel real bad about it. It's really funny on there too, because people like, if you have less than like 2,000 days on there and people pray don't go deaf in this echo chamber, yeah. All right. I don't understand. I wonder if I got solder underneath these when I added more solder. I'm just about to clip it. I think I'm just going to clip it. I think we're just going to do that. Save some of my battery life. I'm going to go get my special handy dandy snipping tool. Have you ever watched Michael Stevens conduct the trolley problem? No, I have not. I do not know who Michael Stevens is. I'm really bad at names too, though. Is that a psychology experiment? Like, obviously, I know the trolley scenario. All right. So we're just going to come in here and use these side snip fingernail clippers, which work awesome for this. And that will probably make it easier. You know, we're just going to snip some of this side too. We'll leave that. That looks like it's already out. We're just going to come in and, oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. My bad. Snip that off. Yeah, it was literally just the back ones. We're just going to say fuck it because this is taking too long. I would like to get this done so I can, Jesus. Anyway, I'd like to get this done so I can work on, while I have all the soldering stuff out, I would like to switch the analog stick for the PS4 controller, which you were right, SickMix66, that did not work. Michael V. Oh, Vsauce. let's see. Did the trolley experiment IRL after finding out how to conduct it ethically? More than 50% of his survey said they would pull the lever. However, the actual findings found nearly all of them froze under the pressure, and bravery is incredibly short supply. Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing: is with the trolley problem, there's another option, and it's just to walk away. I guess I should turn my... Which, because the third... So there's the option to pull the lever, and there's the option to do nothing. But you just walk away, and you drink a bunch, and you don't remember it, and it's like it never happened. And that's how you solve the trolley problem. That's how I solved it, at least. Won me the Nobel Peace Prize. So, SickMix66 here. Sorry, I got to talk more about the trolley problem thing. Yeah, you just walk away and be like, "Oh, well, why'd you guys get tied up on that track?" And then you leave. You say, "Well, you're stupid. Shouldn't have pushed the blue button, dummy." And that's the lead-in. Bro, this is an absolute shit show of a shoulder button replacement. I was going to try to salvage these in case I had one single shoulder pad that went out on something later on, but fuck that. Dude, I don't know why this was so difficult. Alright. But yeah, I don't know. I'd be having feelings about hypothetical situations based on morality. Let me tell you guys a joke. I'm gonna clip this probably because it's funny. I like this joke. Speaking on morality, philosophy, and all that. So, a horse walks into a bar, right? The bartender says, "I think you're an alcoholic." And the horse says, "I don't think I am." And he disappears. See, now this is a reference to Descartes' quote, "I think, therefore I am." And I would have told you that before the joke, but that would be putting Descartes before the horse. Do you guys like that? Did you pick up on that? Did you understand it? Did it go over your heads? It's a pretty intellectual thing, actually. You would pretty much have to be able to watch Rick and Morty to be able to understand. Your hate is what fuels me, slothful magician. Oh, good. I also, your love also fuels me, or your love of my joke. Check out the Institute. It's a crazy social experiment that led to thousands of people playing that didn't even know it was a cult or experiment. I feel like I've heard about that. Is there a documentary on that? Bro. There's just the tiniest bit of solder. I don't want to force it because these boards are old. I say as I was just clipping them away like they were fingernails. Alright, so we got them mostly cleared out. We just got to clear out. This one's clear. This one's got to get cleared out. This one's got to get cleared out. That one's got to get cleared out. Obviously, that one's clear. That one's almost clear. That one's clear. So we just got to clear out these little pieces. Which I think we're just going to literally push them through. Oh, pretty much just going to push them through with a soldering iron. Wow, what a horrible noise. I'm glad you all are here. Oh, Niham the Ret, your microphone is fixed, by the way. Yes, documentary, cool. Yeah, I'll have to... Is it on any of the streaming services? I'll have to check that out some late night when I'm still awake. I used to work for an institute. I will not elaborate. Alright, I think we got him. Go ahead and just go. Of course, there's the tiniest little bit of solder on that one. There we go. Gonna snap that bad boy off. Stick that in there, clean that up. Just spit on it. Pop that out. Sorry, you guys are off screen. Or sorry, I'm off screen, rather. Alright, I think we're good. Christ on a cross. What a fucking mess. Jesus. Was on Netflix? Sweet. Is it still on Netflix? Alright. So now we're going to prep this up. I'm going to clean these up really well. Some rubbing alcohol. If nobody got me, I know 97% rubbing isopropyl rubbing alcohol, or sorry, 91% isopropyl rubbing alcohol got me. Definitely got some ucky yucky flux on there. I mean, this is no clean flux, so realistically I don't need to do this. But in my experience, because this stuff gets pretty sticky as it ages, in my experience, my very limited experience with reopening these. Dude, I can't wait. Oh, cool. Snap it right now for you. Oh no. Oh, there they are. Okay, I was like, oh, I lost all my shoulder pads. Or my shoulder buttons. Pull out two. Bro, what is happening? Oh, that's one of the ones I just pulled out. I was like sitting there, I'm like, oh my god, they sent this really shitty one. Oh my god. Nope, I'm just fucking stupid. Jesus. I am gonna harvest the little buttony bits out of here. Focus. Thank you. Gonna harvest the little rubber bits. Because we harvest the whole buffalo here. Brillo, you should check out Michael Stevens' Minefield. He did some really cool experiments. Yeah, I will. Really appreciate the good psychology content stuff. Psychology fascinates me. Wow. So I'm putting these in. And I mean, this is going to be nothing. It's going to be like 5 seconds to solder these in. I'm 99.999% sure that these go on the back. But man, that second guessing goes on this side. I'm stupid. That second, it has to go on this side. Yeah, it would not fit otherwise. Well, no, it would. No, yeah, no, it wouldn't. Never mind. Okay, cool. Awesome. I know that it goes this way. I hate that. I hate the doubt that comes with stuff like that, you know? Let's see. Just looked, it's on YouTube full for free. Hell yeah. You're mad scientist of some sort of, or some sort of crazed witch, sir. Appreciate that. Appreciate both of those things. You real as fuck for saying that. You know what, Emily? Go ahead and ban yourself. Being too much of a suck up. Oh boy. What a fun night. Oh, also, I need to figure out, I don't think we'll do it at this exact moment, but there's an issue with this button. It doesn't feel right when you push it. I wonder if it was just like sideways. Oh, that feels much better. I think it was just sideways. Well, fine. Fuck you. Your channel sucks then. How dare you say something so true and so controversial? Why did I unplug this? Oh, it saved battery life, right? It's the same battery that's powering my soldering iron. It's also powering my phone for this live stream. Holding a steady 34%. So we're going to do this. And before we put that screen in, I'm definitely going to test to make sure these shoulder buttons are working. Because if they're not, I'll cry. Watch me cry on live stream, guys. Oh, sorry. Crying is Patreon only. Nothing like trying to fix your car and you break it further and achieve no repair. Describe the taste as you breathe that in. Pine sap. It's mostly the flux. And I'm using a nice quality lead-free solder. Yeah, because it is going directly... Oh, wow, look at all that solder on there. Bye. But yeah, no, it definitely has a taste. I need to get a little fan, but I'm going to be real with you, chat. I am just in my fucking living... or my kitchen. At my kitchen table. Why don't I know what sap tastes like? Bro, you literally gave me pine candy. What do you fucking mean? You specifically, Magician Sloth, gave me pine candy. Japanese pine candy at some point. This sure is eating a lot of solder. Fucking goober. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking goober. Jesus Christ. God's favorite girl failure. At it again. Oh yeah. Any One Piece fans out there? Check this shit out. Oh wow, it's the chop chop fruit. I don't remember what the other name for it is. I'm not a big fucking nerd. I thought that'd be a nice little prop there. Thought it was a berry from Pokemon? Well, think again. Alright, I think we're done. Just going to reflow some of the solder. I think we're good. Go ahead and unplug this. Okay. I'll take your word for it, Magician Slothful. Magician Slothful. I think I've seen that name on Reddit. What kind of Reddit pages do you visit, Magician Slothful? Maybe we've been to the same place. All right. Listen to these. Ooh, these sound nice. Nice, 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 nice. Compared to the OG, a little bit clickier. Me and my daughter collect Pikachu cards. We have around 150 different. There's 150 different kinds of Pikachu cards. I should not be surprised. There's 80 different Oddish cards. I think on this channel I may hunt for every single Oddish card, American and Japanese, because I love Oddish. He's a cute little guy. Right, there's still some flux on here. POV, you're inside of a tornado. That's kind of rude. Never mind. There was a tornado the other day. Give us another thought experiment. Oh, I'll hit you with the same thing I hit this girl on TikTok with on my other channel. Like the one TikTok live stream I've done for my outside stuff, my outdoor stuff. Look at anything in your room, guys. Pick out one single item. Everybody, every one of yous. All the promos and stuff, there's quite a bit. Yeah, I bet Pikachu's the most popular. Ow. Why? Did I say something rude and I forgot about it in the time it took for you to react? Probably. So pick something in your room, think about it. All right, look at it. You can say it. I can't hear you. Okay, you have to say it in the thing. You don't have to say it at all. So look at it, pick it. You got it? Everyone good? Okay. Now imagine the texture of it with your tongue. Like imagine what it would feel like to touch that with your tongue, and your brain knows exactly what that feels like. I have never met anyone that's not true for. That's not really a thought experiment, but yeah. All right, something's sticking up. Oh, it's the speaker. All the buttons are in place. Oh, I replaced the speaker on this SickMix 66. It's actually a pretty nice speaker. But have your brains officially been fucked? You know how it feels on your tongue. Probably, I hope. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys have that thing where you can't imagine anything. That was a lame one. You're a lame one. Shut up. Ban yourself. Get out of here. Wow. I don't know. Let me give you. I don't fucking know. I'm not here for your entertainment. I say as I live stream for you guys, specifically like probably you four, probably my most regular viewers. But you're not my boss. Please don't leave. Ew, sticky. So we're gonna put a screw in. Because I gotta put these buttons in and stuff. Just for testing. Alright, that's irritating. Alright, we're magnetizing the screwdriver. So in order to magnetize your screwdrivers, yes you are. Okay, so I can't really pick that up. You see that? That screw right here? Not sticking. Take a magnet, going the same direction, and it magnetizes it. And I'll be able to pick that up now. Which means it'll be able to stay on. Blacksmiths beware, however. If you magnetize stuff, grabs scale from your work pretty bad. I guess I probably need the things. I need to put the springs in here too. I need to go grab the springs. for the shoulder buttons, which I haven't really actually found them super necessary, to be honest. The springs, it just adds a little bit of nice spring back, but definitely not necessary. Ooh, that's crisp. Ladies and gentlemen, that's crisp. All right. We ready for testing? Everyone hold your breath for 10 minutes, unrelated to this video. We're going to also test out this new Game Boy Advance SP battery. These things are so hit or miss. Ooh, another free screwdriver. Is that a star head? Did they say? Oh, no, it's a little Phillips head. Whatever. So, let's test it out. Oh, shit. We need our testing game. Had it in the other Game Boy Advance SP. Metroid Fusion is our go-to for testing. And you'll see why. Ooh, I keep forgetting there's no hinge in there. I did not put the power button back in, but that is fine. Oh boy. Nice speaker. Alright, we're going to turn that down. A button's working. Blah, blah, blah. Let's get in. Uh-oh. We definitely oh, no, the button was just stuck down. Oh, I guess that's why the springs are important. Okay. Okay. It is necessary. All right. So we're going to test R button, L button. Wow, there's some ray tracing issues. We're going to pull up on that because that spring needs to be in there. All right. She's looking good. Damn it. Anyway, so battery looks probably good. I don't know. Something. Looks like something. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to the next part of this modification, which is our new screen. Sick. Now, full disclosure, I got this screen off of Alibaba, I think. One of those Chinese companies. Alright, so it came with a wire, and I believe this just allows you to change the brightness setting with the actual brightness button. But we'll see about soldering that in, because I do not remember the points, and I do not want to mess it up. I'll probably just have to do that off screen. So, does this have a screen cover? Yes, it does. Sweet. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get this guy tossed in. Throw all this bullshit over here. Take this one single screw back out. Man, that speaker. I believe in you. What is scale? Oh, forged scale is like the, if you've ever watched Forged in Fire, or watched any of my content, as you heat the steel over and over again, it gets this layer of, like, gray stuff that, like, flakes off as you're using it. And what that is called forged scale. And what that is it's literally just, it's just wittily, rust, basically. So it's essentially rust just forming very quickly. It's a black oxide layer. I mean, it's not technically just rust. It's more complicated than that, but I won't bore you with the specifics of that. But yeah, it's just a very quickly forming, because the higher the temperature, the faster it'll oxidize. Which is why whenever you use a flint and steel, I always forget about this sneaky little guy here. Whenever you use a flint and steel, you're scraping pieces of the steel off, not chipping pieces of the stone off. And what that does is it's so small, and it gets access to oxygen so quickly that it oxidizes so rapidly that it increases the temperature to the point where it can help combust things, and it burns away the thing. It just oxidizes so quickly. Alright, I do love working on Game Boy Advance SPs. They're so easy. Why would I say that out loud before I'm doing a mod? Why would I do that? Why would I tempt fate like that? Oh yeah, I gotta push that out. Oops! Oh, there goes the buttons. That's what I was trying to avoid. Damn, whatever. We'll just keep it in a pile here. Pull these off so we don't lose anything. Love this thing. I'm gonna be honest with you, SickMix66. I'm gonna miss this thing when it's not here. I love the Frankenboy. I'm probably gonna make like a couple videos on it before I send it out. You know, I don't need to do that. I don't need to take apart the hinge and all that. I just need to take out the last remaining screw. I think I just mixed those up, but that's okay. I know which ones go where. And bam. It's literally going to be as easy as going bing bang, which that is the original screen to my original Game Boy Advance SP. And then boom. We just toss the new one in. Oh, there's the touch pad to change the brightness. We will... So it's going to be stuck right there. So we're literally just going to drop this thing in. Bingo bango. Okay, cool. We did not need to get a new shell. Awesome, sweet. So we're going to go ahead and... Where the fuck are my tweezers? I should not have shoved everything away so haphazardly. We're going to come in. We're going to peel this guy back very gently. These ribbon cables are very fragile. That's an Italian word. It means to break easily. Mi scusi, Mertone, italiano dove veci? Anyway, so we're going to peel that back. Now we're just going to stick this bad boy down. Which, what this does, Mr. SickMix66, is it'll let you touch this point on the outside of your plastic shell and be able to change the brightness just by tapping it. It'll be like a little touchscreen, essentially. So, we're going to have to go whoop. Neat. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Sewn back together wrong? Yeah, for sure. Maybe I'll try to find that audio for a short. Because if YouTube lets you use it, then it's okay. You won't get copy striked. Man, I love Death Clock. Yeah, quit. Quit. Oh, wait, am I dumb? I think I'm just dumb. Let's put this back in dry. Yeah, it goes right there. Oh, that would be why. Because it comes out like that. Oh yeah, I'm just dumb, guys. I'm just real dumb. I don't know what the fuck I was trying to do there. So we got twist and shout, let it all out. And by that I mean just shove it through this hole. Pray for the best. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Oh man, I need an editor. Like edit down these, cause like I could make this a entire like tutorial video on how to do this. Where? Where is my screwdriver? Where could it be? Do you want to find it with me? Está aquí. Oh, sí. Things hoeven like the kredmensing I Chinese tradition. Gloves, gloves, locks behind der sein. Da, ja, we. Ja. Oh yeah, sure, you betcha. I think I'm tired. Yeah, it's this part here exactly why I gladly paid you to do. Yeah, it's a big pain in the butt. And if you do it wrong, man, these things are so fragile. My first one, I thought I ruined it. Oh my god, I just tore the cable. I'm lying. It's not true. It's not real, guys. Get your fucking head in the game, me. Okay. Oh, shucks. Doesn't help that there's no hinge here. Sorry, we're clipping this together. Bro. Oh. It'd probably help if I had this actually, like, put in the right spot. Oh, silly bee. I put the screen in upside down. No, I didn't. Okay. I was worried I did for a second, but I just didn't push it down far enough. All right. Now we're going to put the back of this on. Get these little decrepit ancient clips on here without breaking them, without pinching that ribbon cable. We're going to put some screws in here. We're going to put the one up top. Well, fitness gram pacer test is anaerobic pacer gram fitness gram fitness pacer gram fitness fit. Having a stroke. Was supposed to be a simple shell swap turned into a rescue operation. Oh, because my stroke? I want to try to leave that tab out so I can pull this off. My first one I did. That is not the shell or the ribbon that you hear crunching. That's just the screen protector, which I think is actually affecting how I can put this in. Sadly, I'm going to pull this off screen so nobody sees this guy's last name that he engraved on here. You're very welcome for not doxing you, Mr. SickMick66. You big old silly Billy. Simpler times where you just wrote your name on everything. You never thought you'd be on a fancy, spancy. Oh my god. You never thought you'd be on a fancy, spancy space YouTube channel. But look at you now. Check out LumaFusion for editing. It makes everything easy to learn once you use it. Supposed to be something. Yeah. Heck yeah. Hey, Plunder Shop. Did I miss you earlier? How long have you been here? Everyone check out Plunder Shop's channel as well. I've been kind of absorbed in my project. My thing. How come there's 8 people here and only 6 likes? Okay. I'm gonna need you guys to really step it up for me. Double tap that screen for me, okay? What's that guy's name who does that on live stream all the time? He's like, okay, guys, we really should be stepping up these numbers. Okay, I need twice the amount of likes. It's like some douchey live streamer. I want to say like one of the Paul brothers or something. Oh, man. Been here 8 minutes. Well, welcome. Sorry for the belated 8-minute hello. Maybe say something a little louder next time, okay? I'm going to blame you. You may have said something, but did you put it in caps lock? I'll go check. I should probably put the fucking buttons in. Christ on a cross, dude. Ugh. You probably want a speaker as well. Whiner. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that. LumaFusion for editing. Oh, for editing. I thought you said modding for some reason. Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out, my guy. Thanks for the tip. I just need someone to do it for me, though, too. I mean, I do a little bit of editing. I use, what's it called? It's free. Shit. CapCut. That's like the most basic editing tool in the world. Oh, shit. Where does A and B go? B, A. Okay. Yes. B, A. Sorry you guys can't see what I'm doing. Because fuck you. CapCut is nice and easy, but this thing's like professional. Heck yeah. I'm at a BAM event, but Jenks Smith is lame and couldn't join. Yeah, I sure couldn't. I wish I could have. I really wish I could have. I am itching to forge, dude. Like, I've been, doing all my Inside Boy stuff. But man, I sure do be missing the Outdoor Boy stuff, including my forging. I've got like 4 knives that are almost ready to be done. I just have to quench and put handles on them, and I'd be good. Then I could make some money. Money. Not just for the money, though. It's not always about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets, baby. Love the Mets. Let's go, Mets. Quit being lazy. You quit being lazy. Show you lazy. I don't think I want to finish this. It's too much work. Oh, what is pushing up? I think it's just the speaker again. Literally the speaker. Yep. I hate how much that speaker pushes up, to be honest. It's a bit much. Okay, where's my... Why is there a tri-wing? That doesn't go to this. How did that get mixed in here? That doesn't... Oh, no wonder. I was like, that doesn't feel right. Damn it. That is not the right screw. Oh, no. No cool. I was worried I messed something up. These clear shells are super cool, but they're also pretty damn fragile. Where did I put proper screw for this? Let's see. Never do that again. Do what? What are you talking about? Did I do something weird? Did I say something weird? Elaborate what I'm never supposed to do again. I am Confucian. Bro, what happened? How did I mix these up? Did I put all the ones for the inside on the top? I think I put it on the outside shell. I think I'm just dumb. Fakes. Oh no, that's a meme, guys. That's like a older meme. Nehan the Rat knows. He's not here, I don't think, anymore though. It's like a I don't know. There was like a whole bunch of characters where they would like have them say dialogue, like for the guy who's like, it's not about always about the money, Spider-Man. He says that in the movie. His name is fuck, what is his name? Kingpin. He's like the big weird living wall dude because he's giant, built like a brick shit house. And the whole it's from Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. And there's a scene where like Spider-Man's like, you're destroying the universe, and all this just for money? You can't spend money if the universe is destroyed, stupid. And he's like, it's not always about the money, Spider-Man. And it was because he was trying to bring back his wife and kid. And so people took that and made memes out of it. And like there was one with him, and like it would just switch to the Mets. Oh, that would explain why I'm not able to open that. I was concerned. So we're gonna. That'll feel better once I actually put the rest of the screws in. All right, guys, time for a rough test. Pray for me. So we're not going to test the shoulder buttons. We're just going to make sure literally the screen works. I have lost. How can I add a table? I mean, I've got a lot of bullshit on here, sure, but like, oh, it's slid behind something. How the Mets and Spider-Man are related here. Oh, they're not related at all. But they would just have like, they edited it so that Kingpin was like, it's not always about the Spider-Man, the money Spider-Man. It's about the Mets, baby. Love the Mets. So it took a very serious scene and turned it on its head. I shouldn't have to explain it. Like, I mean, it takes away from the joke if I have to explain it. It's like a third level meme. You wouldn't understand. Oh, ooh, buddy. She's purty. I'm gonna put a screw in the top so it does not fall out again. It is bright. And you'll like it, bitch. Bro, what is happening? Am I just fucking stupid? Oh, I like cross-threaded it. That's why. Yeah, you got this, buddy? Yeah, I sure do, motherfucker. You must have forgot I'm him. You must have forgot I'm ham. All right, so we got that back together. So we're going to go ahead and... That would be so fucking funny. I mean, not really. If I put this fucking Frankenboy together, and it ended up not working. Oh, God, she's beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't put the buttons back in right. This button is sideways. I don't want to scratch the shell. But either way, okay, we got to fix it. Oh, but she's gorgeous. Woo! I'm trying not to be loud. My kids are sleeping. Gotta love a good IPS mod. That one, you know what? I'm going to finish congratulating myself until I'm done putting it together. So we're going to take this guy out. I really like, shit, there it is. I really like mod kits that sell, or that come with for free, the only screwdrivers you need to modify the system. So we're just gonna twist. Nope, that's upside down. I would leave it upside down because that'd be funny, but it doesn't fit right and it like wiggles. And that would be very appropriate for the Frankenboy. Not gonna lie, I want an ISP drop-in mod for the Game Boy Color, but they all have a smaller screen. They make them, dude. They're cheaper. They're actually cheaper than these. They run you about $20. But drop-ins are so great, man. I'm glad I didn't have to do any soldering, because this literally came with no instructions. This came inside of a bag like this. This was the packaging I got inside the bag. There was literally not a single thing of instructions. There wasn't even like the name of the part, the name of the type of screen, and the listing didn't have it either. So if I had to try to figure out, that shit, then it would have been a big pain in the ass. Huge pain in buttholes. I was finding 60 and up. AliExpress. Okay, so that aftermarket screw is a little bit bigger. Oh, wait, no. I'm just dumb. That is a tri-wing. Bro, what? Oh, that's right. Okay, so we're going to, as we figure it out, because I'm just stupid tonight, I'm a big old silly Billy. Sheesh. I know that's not what you were trying to say, but that's what I said, so. And I hate that, like, the difference in these screws is literally just, like, it's like a half of a millimeter. But if you put in the wrong one, it does not fit, and it's very annoying. I'm actually going to back that off a little bit. I don't want to get any washout on your screen. This is the nicest, crappiest Game Boy I've ever experienced, and I love it. If you ever want to sell this, I will gladly take it off your hands. I love it. It's so like grungy. Something dope about pulling out a Game Boy Color and it's got a backlit screen. Oh yeah, for sure. That's what I plan on doing. I have an original Game Boy over here. I'm going to do a full upgrade on. It's yellow, because I messed up the screen the other day. Alright, so that one's not right. How did I do this? How did I mix these up so bad? I had them separated. We should probably put the... we'll do that in a minute. I still got to put the springs and everything back in. Yeah. Oh my god. I forgot. But we're going to keep our stuff separated this time, I think. We're going to try. Try wing, that is. Let's see. Where is it at? Phillips head right here. $590. Alright, that one's a different length than the others. I think I mixed up a screw. I think I mixed up that specific screw, actually. We're going to go ahead and take the whole thing apart and start over. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just going to pull this guy out. So I'm fairly certain this had a longer screw than what's in here. And I think this is the one where... Yep, it sure is. So this guy goes in there. Ooh. $509. Are you saying $590 for me to own this Frankenboy? Bro, it's in my house. Good luck. You want to be like that? Then I'll just keep it. Actually, it's been at my house for more than 90 days. So, legally, according to the state of Missouri, it legally belongs to me. So, you're lucky I'm giving it back to you at all. There is no contract for me to fix it, so you messed up on that, son. You done goofed, son. I guess I'll just keep this cool Nintendo mouse, too. Yeah, how about that? Catch me at the game store, how about that? Could you imagine if I was a Redditor? You don't have to. Yeah, shut up. Oh, lady and gentlemen, we're nearing the end. Not for sale. Yeah, it sure isn't, because it's at my house. I don't have to buy nothing. It's illegally mine. I'll sell it to you. I'll give you a discount. $100. Why is this not going in? Did I strip it when I put the other one in? That is right, I rhymed in with in. Oh, no, there it goes, okay. I'll trade you for a broken 3DS. Did you break your 3DS? I could not keep up the Reddit voice the entire time I was doing this channel. I would go fucking bonkers, dude. Oh no, someone almost saw your last name. We're actually just gonna go ahead and cut this in half because it is becoming a problem. My future scissors. Fancy schmancy space scissors. Ooh, now it's official. All right, so we're going to test the buttons now, all in the correct orientation. My big fat sausage fingers always have trouble pushing that one. See, there's just something, it just clicks wrong. There's something about it. I don't know. That's weird. But the 3D switch is not working now, so it has 4 issues. I thought it was... said it was fine the other day. Gosh. Ain't that just the way? Oh, I guess you probably want your shoulder buttons in, huh? Such a fucking whiner. I want to be able to use my games. Boo. I'm Mick. Sick Mick 66. It's you. That's how you sound. Well, I lost your springs, so it's going to suck forever now. Just kidding, I put them in here. Pretty sure. Yeah, there they are. Game Boy's pretty cool. It's not as cool as mine, though. Fuck you. Okay, springs. Oh, I do not want to get my fat sausage fingers all the way in there. Thank goodness there's tweezers. Boop. Go on. Get over here. Actually, I think these are the ones from my original Game Boy Advance SP. Yours are in a different bag, but you know, whatever. You get what you get, and you don't pitch a fit. Dude, I'm trying to buy my sister's OG Game Boy Advance. Talking about one like this, but like way less cool. Check this shit out. Oh, Oh, she purty. She purty, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, boy. Ooh. What a nerd. He's pretty cool, but he's not cool as mine. Alright. Alright. So, this is like, now that I'm done with all the inside stuff, this is the trickiest part. I mean, it's not even hard, though. I mean, you just literally... put that through there. I know my camera's not focusing. Uncooperative bitch. And then you just, without letting it fall apart, push the whole thing in, hold it down. And then you take this spring and somehow get it to tuck under this little piece of plastic right here. And then you get a springy button. The end. Oh, you know what? I'm just dumb, actually. I got these mixed up. This one's supposed to go on this side. It's got a little cutout right there. Everybody ignore that. I am a professor role. Exactly what you want? Yeah. No, they're pretty dope. Game Boy Advances are pretty fucking... I am gonna be honest. I grew up with a Game Boy Advance SP. It was my favorite until I modified this one and now have a... Actually, you know what? Elizabeth... where is it? It's on the table somewhere. I just had it a minute ago. I know you're a fan of the Super Nintendo. I have this one. It's dirty right now, but it's a Super Nintendo edition. SP was fine when you were 10. Yeah, when your hands were like 5 million times smaller. Yeah, agreed. But it was my favorite until I modified it. Plus, it was the backstreet. What did I do? What did I do? Oh, am I being too mean to you? I'm sorry, my bad. I like roasting people. I've worked at warehouses for like 10 years. I've gotten really good at it. I was gonna say, I mean, because that is my extra one. I do have an extra Game Boy Advance SP that's modded. Sell it to you for a cool $2 million. Does that sound cool? Oh, also, there's more. But wait, there's more. With the addition to the... I'm gonna clean it up real quick. Hold on. Ugh. With the addition to the stunning IPS screen and upgraded speaker, it's got USB-C charging. Isn't that fucking cool? Oh, don't look at that. That's illegal. Get yours now at 1-800 fuck you. You consider trading the Frankenboy for that? Oh god, that's so tempting. I love this thing. Oh man. Why you gotta do that? That is a tempting offer. That is very tempting. You have Switch. I triple dog dare you to lick the game cartridge. If this live stream hits 100 likes, I'll go lick it. They really suck. I have licked them before. What's happening? Did I fuck this up again? I do have a Switch. Actually, I think I have a Switch on the table. Nope, it's on my counter. I put this one in backwards. Again, do I have two? Nope, just dumb. Jesus. Why did I do that? All right, nobody pay attention to that. Everything was fine. Everything was fine to begin with. Now we're going to go ahead and put our pieces there. I could go for some Applebee's. I wonder if they have Dollaritas still. I used to get fucked up on some dark Dollaritas. People are like, it's a girl's drink. Okay, well, if I can get fucking smashed for $3, if that's my goal at like a at a restaurant, which like probably should not be your goal. I mean, if your main goal is to get smashed at a Applebee's and that's like your life, maybe reevaluate your life choices. Pretty much maybe you should reevaluate your life choices, okay? No, but all you can eat is coming back? What even is there in all you can? Well, how do you know? How do you know this? Are you a psyop for or you're not a psyop, a sleeper agent for Applebee's? I mentioned Dollarita. It was your activation word. Must plug Applebee's. What kind of investment do you have in Applebee's? Wings, ribs, and shrimp. Ooh. Yeah. No, man, the Dollaritas were whew, oh buddy. I got trashed more than once drinking Dollaritas. Oh my god, what is happening? What is happening? Oh no, we lost the shoulder button. I have this in here. Right, this is correct. What is that? That's irrelevant. Okay, we gotta go find this stupid shoulder button that leaped out. And we gotta put this one back in the top. Good thing I've got this extremely bright flashlight. If you're not always prepared, you're never prepared. Hey, I found all the pieces right off the bat. Oh my god. Everything's falling apart. Ugh. All right, we're nearing the end of this absolute shit show. I'm gonna see if I can edit this and make it not a shit show. Man, do you get unlimited of any of those wings, ribs, or shrimp, or just specifically like you pick one and you stick with it? I used to live in Vegas for 10 years. Used to go and get the dollar drinks at the casinos, $5 steak and eggs for dinner with a ribeye. Oh, zero. Ooh. Hell yeah. I have been craving a steak. I had a conversation with an individual the other day about steaks and Texas Roadhouse, and I've just been craving them ever since. And you can change your flavors. Or do you? I mean, I think I've done that there. I remember the different shrimps. I remember not being like very impressed with the shrimp. I think there was like a firecracker shrimp, like a buffalo shrimp or something, and like a Alfredo shrimp or something like that. I don't remember. That could have been somewhere else entirely also. Okay, we got one side in. We got the second side half in. Put the spring in. All right, goodbye, screwdriver. Oh, that's my flashlight. Served me well. All right, we're gonna put this. You can't. I'm sorry, you guys can't see anything I'm fucking doing. But man, zero. Ooh, buddy. Man, I'm thinking about steak again. Hey, Project 3DS, welcome. Cook's head shirt that said, "Sorry for what I said during all you can eat." That's funny. I bet. Oh my god. Project 3DS, I am currently working on what I have been affectionately referring to as the Franken Boy, which is a Game Boy Advanced SP. Yes, actually, we just put a new screen in it. We put an IPS screen in, and we replaced the shoulder buttons. Jesus. There we go. That's always the trickiest part. Everything line up while keeping these springs in place. And the power slider. What's happening? All right. The nice thing about this clear shell is I can see that I am not aligned and adjust that. Oh, lady and gentlemen, I believe we are at final assembly. Now, before we put the screws in, as a sanity test, we're going to make sure everything works before I put the screws in. I got Ocarina of Time for the 3D. Yeah, I saw you start to play that. All right. That's just from probably some dust in there. Man, that is bright. It's even it's brighter on the camera than it is in person. Ooh, but the screen's working. We don't have any light bleed. We're gonna test all of our buttons. Well, actually, here we'll go ahead and you just tap this. Oh, that's settings. Whoop. We just have to wait for that. Actually, we're just gonna not wait for that to go away. It takes like 2 minutes. Can I do this too? Nope. So I don't think Mr. SickMix66. But yeah, I did see your other video where you posted about that. All right, this button still feels really gross and weird, but it doesn't do anything now, so all right. Oh, dude, that's dope. Yeah, yeah. So you just tap up here, which you've actually like got kind of like highlighted in that spot. Maybe. There it is. I think you have to kind of like hold it for a second. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. All right. We're going to stop messing with the screen settings before I change something. But anyway, it's got like multiple settings. Yeah. So we're going to test out all the buttons. We're going to make sure L and R are working. Oh, God, they feel really great. Man, I need to find 2 other screws for your top ones because that is important. Oh, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. All right, so A is working. B is working. Down, up, left, right. L is working beautifully. Oh, ooh, that click though. She is fucking crisp. So I'm in the Goron area, but I forgot to record it, so I kind of messed up. Ooh, that's no bueno. Hopefully you get that fixed. We're going to test R. Oh. Beautiful. All right, let's do some extensive testing. Oh yeah, we got to do start. Start's working. Select is working. Oh, we can also do select out here. Go bing, bing. Oh, wait. How do I do this again? Oh, that's right. It's R. To power bombs. Okay, so I know it was working because you can see I can change those numbers with select. I accidentally touched the brightness button. So let's see. I believe I'm at the end of the game. I'm wasting time. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna go fight the final boss, but we're not doing that. So now all we gotta do is I gotta reorder these hinges. I gotta wait for them to come in because they never showed up. We're gonna actually slap the back on this finally because it's just been sitting battery out like a dirty slut. Let's see. Oh, here's the back. Perfect. I'll go ahead and just tape that on. Let me get the duct tape. Just kidding. Oh. Project 3DS, how old are you? Maybe I shouldn't swear in front of you guys. Of course, it's at the very bottom. Whoop. E and M forever. Not if I scratch it out. Then you guys will have to break up. Bella, bellissimo. Oh, Lord. She's perfect. We're going to go ahead and put the rest of the screws in. Man, I might take you up on that. I don't know. I'll consider it. You know what? Actually, I do have... I'll give you the screws off my original Game Boy. Because, I mean, you've already got... that part's from my original one. Which I wasn't wanting to give that away. But, you know. You're a real homie, so... It will cost you $20 extra though, however. Mr. Pritchett himself, Randrew. What are the pineapple balls? What are you talking about? Oh, it's from One Piece. Just more nerd shit for my background. Shut up. No. Go to bed. Alright, so we're going to just put 2 more screws in here. Make sure everything's still working. I'm paranoid. I'll wait till I'm finished to say what I was wanting. Oh, I lost you guys for a second. It's from One Piece. It's from an anime about pirates that have powers and they eat these fruits. They're called devil fruits. And they eat those fruits to get their powers, but in exchange for those powers, you can't swim ever again. It's very silly, but also fun. I've had people trying to get me to watch it for years. I watched like the first couple episodes. It's extremely long. Like I think it's like a 4,000-hour anime. Put in some more original screws. Some OEM screws. Alright. Nope, that's the wrong one. So we're also going to put in Mr. SickMix66. We're going to put in... I don't know if these have sticky stuff on them anymore. Put in these button covers, or the screw covers for you. They're not very very sticky. So I may end up putting some like double-sided tape on them or something for you. Did I put in the last screws? Yeah, I did. Nope, that's not the right side. All right, still working. Light bleed, no cracks. Sweet. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I think we're just about done. Damn. Put this guy, make it even more Frankenstein. Oh, you know what? Actually, sorry, we've got plenty of little red ones, so we're gonna go ahead and see if any of these even stay in. Okay. I believe this one was your original one. What is light bleed? So light bleed is when you have a screen that has too much pressure on it. Let's see, do I have anything with light bleed? I do, actually. Wow, I think I have it. Yeah, it's within reach. One of my cyber decks, I over-tightened the screws when I was putting it in. It's really funny that I happen to have this here, like literally within arm's reach. So you'll see it turn on, and where is it? The worst part over here. It's kind of hard to tell. See how it's really light right there? Yeah, there you go. See that light part right there? That's just from too much pressure being. Oh yeah, it turns off if it doesn't get signal in a couple seconds. But you can see right here, it's way lighter than the rest of it, and that's because there's a little too much pressure from a cable in the back. Oh god, I broke it again. Jesus Christ, I just super glued this thing back together. Anyway, I hope you're happy, Nick. I can see it, yeah. So, just making sure that I didn't put the screws on too tight. So there we go. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, she's a little wonky on that part, but I might put some double-sided tape on there, but it's got 1, 2, 3 different colored little pads. I don't know. I don't know if I have double-sided tape, but these are just the things. These are important. These will make sure when it closes, it doesn't like clack too hard. So literally all I got to do is just order another hinge. I have one for the DS, actually. I don't know if they're the same. Let me check that real quick. I don't believe they are, but Nintendo do be funny like that. So let's see. I think it might actually be the same. If it is, we'll just give you this one and I'll just get a new DS hinge. That'll be extra funny even too. It really would match the vibe of this. Okay, so it's angled that way. It would really match the vibe of the Frankenboy. All right, let's see. I don't think it'll fit. I think it's just a little. Oh, because they only go in one specific way. Yeah, I mean this would be a good test too. Yeah, because the cap does not fit. So, whoops, bye. They're not the same. So I'll have to order one online, but I'll have to wait till I get paid. But yeah, that's the Frankenboy done. She's beautiful in her own way. Oh man, so glorious. Speaker's working, buttons are working. Except for that button, but it doesn't do anything now anyway. Oh, let's get a side by side with an original unedited Game Boy Advance SP. I gotta find a battery for it. The other day I used that one as a donor for something. So temporarily power. So I think that's actually the one I've been using to power on yours. Oh, am I gonna get copy striked for the music? Maybe. Yeah, there we go. We'll go ahead and pull up something. It's not gonna be the same game, obviously, but like here, we'll just compare startup alone. Let's see. You can see that one's like black and that one's not. This is the difference between a backlit and a front lit screen. Oh. You know, shit, we'll even do a third comparison. And we'll do, oh, that battery's about to die. We'll get in here quick. This is the AGS 101, which is what Nintendo actually made. So we've got original Game Boy Advance SP. We've got the AGS 101. And we've got this IPS screen that I just put in. Which, I'm not going to lie, that one's absolutely... It's harder to tell in person. Also, oh yeah, that does get brighter, but I don't know, there's just so much depth of color in person for this one. Oh, man. But yeah, that's it. So, we're going to call this mod successful. And we're going to... I thought about putting in, because I have a USB-C charger thing. That is a mod that can be done for these. But that's reserved for mine. And well, I guess it would have matched the theme if there was a yellow charger port. So maybe, I don't know. I'll think about it. I still have this for a couple more days, so maybe I'll just throw that in there real quick. But yeah, just need a hinge, which actually, I mean, I could realistically also just send you home with this, and you could order one of your own, and just throw it in, because you literally just push it in. That's it. It doesn't require any finesse or expertise or anything. Get all my pieces picked up. But yeah, what do we think of the Frankenboy? We've got 1, 2... Oh, it's still on. Okay, so here we got dark blue, red, light blue, clear blue, original, clear. I believe that's also the same pearl color instead of silver. I thought it was silver originally. 2 different colored buttons. And some wonky mismatch colored of these. Which we had one fall out. So yeah, definitely... I might... Let's see. There's a trick you can kind of put alcohol in these sometimes and bring the glue back to life. So we're going to try that out real quick. I know you know your way around some adhesives, my friend, so maybe you have something gentle you could also throw on there. But these are the most important ones, these little ones on the top. But yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, very sure. Oh my god. Very cool for sure. Let's see. What was I just looking at? Oh, I was going to look for my original unmodified one. And one thing I like about these usually, it's got a super sick holographic SP logo. The original is kind of boring. But yeah, pretty dope. Very exciting. Love this thing. Definitely wonky as fuck. All the different colors. Try to get this centered more. Whatever. That button doesn't do anything anymore anyway, so we're not going to worry about that. I'm not going to mess with it. Let's try some different games in here just to make sure. put in my copy of Pokemon Gold. Uh-oh. Oh boy, so nostalgic. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that was concerning. Is this my copy? Yeah, I think. Yeah. Yep. Heck yeah. I had just replaced this battery. I remember this one because it's got my fucked up corner on it. It was weirdly clean. But yeah, so, alright, we're going to do some more shit. Clean up all these pieces. Figure out what we want to do. I think I'm going to fuck with this PS4 controller. What else did I say I was going to do, chat? Does anyone else remember? The heck is a Pokemon? Shut up. Can you download this live or different vid to send me Google Drive? I'll play around with it. Maybe I can edit it and shorten. I can try. I have never been able. So I had on my original channel, I had a friend who had like offered to edit some videos for me, which was very nice of her. But I definitely didn't like the editing style she did. But it was like a huge pain to get it to her. It took like an entire day of trying to get it to work. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe I just can't figure it out. So, Mick, are you still here? Take a drink of some water. Yeah, I'll let you know though, Zero. I'll hit you up on Discord and let you know whether I'm able to figure it out or not. Yeah, I was thinking about just taking a bunch of chunks and just making like a nice little like 5 to 10 minute long video. So let's see, what was I gonna do? I was gonna work on a controller. I was gonna harvest. So this controller's good. We need to put the screws back in here. Mick, Milk, are you still here? Can you fix my HDMI port on my PS5? Yeah, sure, bud. I can take a look at that for you. I just fixed a charger port for a microphone, so. Actually, this microphone right here. My boy, Niham the Rat, ripped out the micro USB, or sorry, mini USB. Oh, man, there's an ant in here. Dude, has anyone else been having really bad ants this year? Bro. Okay, we're going to magnetize this one too. Jesus. Only a month old. We got to tap out for the night, buddy. Milk is falling out. All right. All right, you guys have a good night. Before you fall asleep, Milk, okay, so is it the left or right analog trigger on that gold controller that's fucked up? I'm 99% sure it's the right one, right? Bro. Ew, there's scuzz in there. Certified gamer gunk moment. Whoa. All right, I'll test it out. It's not a big deal. I appreciate you, though. You have a good night. Get some EPCPs. Oh, man. I did not align this first before I put it in. All right, good night, Mick and Emily. Milk and Emily. Emily Elizabeth. Clifford! Thanks, Jank Smith. You can call me by my name, Billy. Big Billy, the biggest wet Billy, and I'm clearly, Oh. Bro, is this controller broken? Tell me. Night. Good night, everybody. Well, everybody's leaving at least. Alright, man, I really don't want to pull that out. These things are such pains in the asses. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Jank Smith. Actually, my name is RetroRaidR. Okay, so, I need to come up. I don't know. I don't really know if I care for the name RetroRaidR. It's aight, but it's not very catchy, if I'm being honest. And there's a couple other retro gamers that call themselves Retro Raiders or Retro Raider or something that I didn't know about. Bro. There we go. I just gotta get this one back in now. Yeah, so. Oh man, this thing is fucking scuzzy as fuck. Alright, so. That goes under there. God, I have not fucked with the P. I need to fuck with my. Hey, thanks for all the hundreds. Woo! Sheesh! There we go. Okay. So we got that in, got that in. Springs are working. I was wondering why this seemed weird. And then I realized that it's PS4 controller. Okay. Got that side in. Got that side in. Ooh, buddy, we're in the home stretch. All right. Share button still does not work, but whatever. They said they did not care. Well, yeah, Mr. Andrew Pritchett, if that is your real name, I can take a look at that for you for sure. I will say I have never fucked with a PS5 before. I think I said PS4 a second ago. Whoops. Click. But yeah, I've never fucked with one before, but from what I've seen, they're pretty easy. You got a question? I have an answer. You go first, 3DS. Oh, buddy, she's pretty. It comes on everything, just doesn't display on the screen. Damn. One of your kids knock it over? Story as old as time. Can you play 3DS games on your channel so I can get some new subscribers? Can you play 3DS for your channel so you can get some new subscribers? Yeah, I'll try that out. I kind of want to get a capture card because that way people can see a little bit better what I'm doing. I don't really have a very good film setup for doing like I mean, I guess I could do like top down play like I was just doing a minute ago, but I am not very good at keeping it on screen. I kind of struggle with that from what the little bit that I've done. So we're just wiping this down with some Rogan alcohol because it's pretty scuzzy. Got some gamer goo all over it. Taking it back and forth to Katie's in my house. Sat on HDMI for a while. Was plugged in. Oof. Oof. You will need to mod your system to do that. Yeah. I need to find... It's really hard to find the cards to do capture cards. They stopped, for the most part, making them. I might go just have one custom made for me, because you can get them made. You just have to download the circuitry pattern. I guarantee they're somewhere online. You can do like PCB way. They'll do it for you and just put it all together for you, and then bam, you've just got one. You just got like 3D print a shell or something. And I'm pretty crafty, so we'll give that a try. Man, that sucks though, Andy. I'll take a look at that for you for sure. No man should be without his faithful PlayStation. But yeah, I've done a bit of modification on my 3DSs. The one I show on my channel, that blue one, that's just my newest one. I've got a 2DS, a 3DS XL, a new 3DS XL, and the OG 3DS, which the OG 3DS is actually technically modded. Hardware mod, at least. Alright, so this one's done. Bingo bango. It's beautiful. We'll just have to test it out at some point. So, we're going to make sure, because... What time is it? 10:49. We are making good time. It's not too late. Just push in a little bit. It just looks pushed in a little. IDK anything about these things. So it's probably what happened was it probably just got like loose. I could probably just it might be as easy as me adding just a little bit of solder or opening it up and pushing it back together a certain way to get it to work. Oh, why did I close this? These things are such a pain in the ass to open. Pain in the butt. So we're going to open this up, and we're going to see, because I'm 99% sure it's the right, the right analog trigger that's not working on this. I may have to take you guys in to test, but we're going to see if even... Right, yeah. Take this out, pull this out. Oh, there we go. So we're going to check what we're doing here. I appreciate it for, yeah, no problem, boss. So we've got 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got 5 on the top, 5 on the top, 3 there. 2 on the bottom, 2 there, 2 there. Sweet. So it looks like this is the same. Which, I mean, honestly, we're going to be pulling from this side either way, because I think it's the right side that's a little messed up. Which, actually, I'm seeing some corrosion over here. We're going to clean that up while we're in here. Oh, there it is. Jeez. Yeah, we're going to clean up some of that corrosion. I don't know if you guys can see that. Ooh. You know what? There's something something in there. It looks like it might be a bit of a spider. Oh, that's cool. Not the worst thing I've seen in there, but it was bridging these two, so that could have literally been the whole reason that it was not working, but we're going to go ahead and replace the analog anyway. Yeah, that's right. We got to pull this cable out. Very important in any electronics repair not to force anything too hard. Ooh. Some more scuzz on here. That might be a little bit of corrosion. Nope. Just a little bit of some spilled soda or something. Pretty sure I'll have to go back. Maybe I'll go back and watch my last live stream, but I'm pretty sure it's the right. Oh, man, I don't remember. Either way, we're going to pull one of these out, harvest that. They've got a working PS4 controller. Where is the... There's no screw in here. Why? There it goes. It was just a little stuck. But both of these allegedly work. So we're going to take it. Oh, yeah, that's it. It's where... Oof. What happened with this one? This one was pretty much brand new. Pretty much a brand new controller. And then a child spilled their water on them. On it. Oh, hello. Welcome, everybody. I'm over here just rambling away. These boards are almost identical. There's a couple small differences. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think they're exactly the same. Nope, not exactly. One little difference. This little chip here and this little guy here, they're flip-flopped on that one. And the same. There's two little resistors there and only one there, I think. Nope, there's two there. All right. I might put this one on pause just for the minute. So push in. I appreciate it. Yeah, okay, I already read all that. So I think I'm going to put this one on pause until I run a diagnostic. And by that, I mean just power up Cyberpunk Edge Runner or Cyberpunk 2077 and see which one's working, which one's not. So we're going to do that later. We'll mess with this later because I do want to give these guys a good deep clean as well because they're pretty crusty, as controllers are often. So we're going to set these aside. What else did I say I was going to work on tonight? They've got one working controller because these are some projects for some friends. We've got this other Game Boy Advanced SP, the AGS 101, also from the same guy. He just needs a shoulder button replaced. Let's actually just make sure that that is in fact still an issue. I should probably open it, huh? Because I did replace it. Or I didn't replace it, I cleaned it up, so. Oh yeah, see, there's a little bit of... I can push it. If I push it lightly and I don't push it directly, it doesn't work. Oh, now it's not working at all. All right, sweet. So we're just going to go ahead and replace this left trigger, left bumper. I mean, we've already been in here, been doing this all night, but we're going to be a little quicker this time because we know it's down and we're not trying to piece together everything. And I got all my stuff already all laid out, so we're going to go ahead and replace the bumper. We need to charge that for sure as well. Jeez, those are dirty. Dirty screw holes. Trying to figure out where to put that screw where I won't lose it. Let's see. Get this guy cleaned up too. So we're gonna put all these in order. We're not having the same issue we had with the last one. I mean, this guy's a little Frankenstein too, which is funny because it's an AGS 101. You know, purists are at home crying. Purists are at home on sewer slide watch because this guy changed his console up and he drew all kinds of stuff on it. He's got his name scratched on it, replaced the inside shell. Look at all that crazy stuff. But I think that's really cool. I think doing modifications like that really make it yours. And I may be a little biased because this guy is my buddy, and I really like how he mods his consoles that way. You never see anyone else do that, but I mean, he literally takes a little engraver and just smokes a little and then sits down and chills and just lets his inspiration guide him. And he ends up with cool consoles. I missed one. So we're going to put this guy over by himself in the corner because I don't think it's the same size. We're also going to pull this guy out, flip it around, put it right back in because we had that whole thing with the last one we were just working on. Set that whole piece aside, and we're just replacing the left trigger. Go ahead and pull this out. Much quicker this time. And those are going to go there. Appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to, if you like what you're watching, don't forget to double tap that screen and give me a like. It really helps out my channel. And I would really love to do this professionally instead of doing what I do now. I also do have another channel called Mystic Forge Outdoors. Like and subscribe. Thanks, Plunder Shop. We're going to go ahead and pin that message. Appreciate you, boss. What was I doing? Oh, I don't need this anymore. Get this out of here. That's also pretty scuzzy. We're going to clean this guy up. Dust it off first. So it's our left bumper. This guy right here. We're just going to cut to the chase. We're going to replace... I could just replace one, but we're already in here replacing one. We might as well replace them both. Now we don't have a random odd number of shoulder buttons. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and just replace both of these shoulder pads. Man, there's a lot of crap falling out of here. So we're just going to go ahead and cheat. Do what I did last time, and we're going to go ahead and snip. Just give ourselves a little bit of an advantage. When it comes to removing these, it'll be just much faster because there'll be a lot less. That flew right into my mouth. Don't worry, everyone who's concerned about my eyes. I am using my patented safety squint. That one landed far away. So we're just going to get these as flush as possible. My very specialized tool for this, they're called fingernail clippers. Get some of that solder sucked out of there, and first and foremost, we're going to hit it with some flux. Where the flux is it? Oh, it's literally right there. Jesus. Gonna hit it with some flux. Bingo bango, some no clean flux. That's just going to help the solder move around a little easier. What we're going to do is we're going to take this stuff called solder wick, which is just a braided copper thing. What that does is it pulls the, sorry, I'm shaking you guys around a lot, pulls the solder off of what you're working on, and it pulls it into here, but only if you're using flux. So next we're going to go ahead and grab my soldering iron, which of course I know exactly where it's at because I am a professional. And I'm definitely not just looking everywhere for it because somehow I've lost it even though I have not moved. And have just been sitting in the same spot and definitely didn't set my controllers on it. That's silly, and I would never do that. And we're going to go ahead and turn it on, let it get up to temperature. Look at it go. Clean her up. And we're just going to get right into it. We're just going to go ahead and start sucking some solder. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm trying not to breathe. I do not have a ventilation system set up, so I prefer to not breathe in a bunch of solder and flux fumes. I'm going to go ahead and give us some fresh solder, or some fresh wick to work with. Get this old stuff out of here. Sorry, keep bumping into the cord. I'm going to go ahead and go to the side. I don't want to heat up one side too much. There we go. I see some good flow going on there. Got popped a little bit by the solder flux. Don't know how well you guys can see the solder getting sucked into that, but it's kind of cool. Cool to watch. The solder's old, pretty old. About 20 years old. Oh, damn it. Oh, sorry. You guys, I'm just kind of walking out of your guys' line of sight. You ain't done yet. Yep, sure I'm not. This is a second Game Boy. Just so you know. Mr. Plunder Shop, which everyone check out Plunder Shop's channel. He does forging, mostly knives. My favorite pirate-themed blacksmith. Bladesmith? What do you call yourself? Ow, that thing got hot. That burned. I gotta go home. I'm calling it quits, guys. forever. We're going to see about how this solder flows just by itself. All right, I got to try something for ventilation real quick. I have a little thing I wanted to try out. See if I can make it work. Nope, it's gone. Maybe it's on this side. Nope, it's gone. Whatever. YOLO. Nobody says YOLO anymore. Why did I say that? What you talking about, Mr. Pritchett? Mr. Randall? Oh, yellow, yeah. Yep, that's old people talk right there. I think we're just going to cut this whole thing off again. It seemed to work pretty well last time, so... That means I can just pull that guy out now. Oh, no, never mind. Let's see. I believe that will make this a lot faster. Ooh, good thing I was wearing my safety squint. That would have got me right in the eyeball. What's your favorite Pokemon, everyone? I imagine many of the nerds watching will have a favorite Pokemon. If you're willing to watch me desecrate a Game Boy Advance like this for however long you've been watching, you're probably a nerd. Just saying. Sorry about your luck. I don't even know what that... You know what Pokemon is. Shut up. I'm not being mean, by the way, to just some random dude. I know this guy. You know what a fucking Pokemon is. You were around in the 90s, so you definitely know what Pokemon was. If you don't know it from that, you definitely know it probably from your kids. Pokemon is like... Shut up. This guy. This fucking guy. What even is that? I don't know. Your mom. Oh, snap. Like this thing turns off. This thing will go into snooze mode if I don't touch it for a minute. Anyway, we're not letting it go into snooze mode though, but as soon as I pick it up, it'll start going again. All right, going. It's still a little bit on there outside, but we're gonna add a little bit more anyway. Blastoise, hell yeah, solid choice 0. Very respectable. Stand this up on here. No, we're not. That's stupid. Why would I do that? Get tired, guys. I'm gonna have to call it quits. It's not good to work on this stuff when you're EPCP. Yeah, I wish I could afford a ventilation system. I think I'm just gonna buy like a little USB-C fan. If I'm being honest, I don't need anything too crazy. I think a USB-C fan would be pretty quiet, so as to not disturb the viewing experience, but to make me, not die an early death. Okay, we're gonna cut this. Where'd my fingernail clippers go? Snip it right there. I think I'm gonna save all these pieces. Oh, that's still really hot. I'm gonna save all these pieces of my solder wick and melt it down into something. Getting low on solder wick, guys. Man, I think I'm getting old, guys. I don't know if I can name all original 150 Pokemon. Actually, I think if I was able to do that, I think that would make me old. I remember being a nerdy little kid. I used to know them all in order. I know number 1 is Bulbasaur, then Ivysaur, then Venusaur, and then the Charmander line, and then the Bulbasaur line. Why is this not melting? Why? There it goes. I'm just going to push it through that way. What a terrible noise, yet again. Doesn't know what Pokemon is. Shut up. It's like that one, oh man. Was it a Vine? Where that guy's pretending to not know Pokemon to annoy the nerdy kid. He's like, oh yeah, that's Onion Turtle. And then he gets to Pikachu and he's like, oh yeah, that's Pikachu. Everybody knows Pikachu. You're just being like that guy. One of the most popular franchises of all time. What you doing right now, Andy? You just hanging out? You working? I'm telling you. So I think that I should think of something more entertaining to talk about. Just chill, hanging out, off work today. Have to work this weekend. Gotcha. Man, I'm gonna be real with your chief. Stay at that job because the job market right now absolutely fucked. I would say 80% of the jobs that I've applied to are not real. They're just trying to get your information to sell. Your email address, your phone number, your address, all that. But yeah, I've had a real bad time. I think I told you about some of my interviews. But yeah, it is rough pumpkins out there right now. For sure, in the job world. It's like between fake jobs and uh places starting. Like I haven't seen so many places listing for minimum wage in a long time. I know right now it's wild out there. That meat place is hiring Paul Workster. Yeah, I don't know. I thought about the meat place, but uh, I don't know. So let me tell you about this meat place. Everybody who's watching who doesn't know what the meat place is I'm talking about, but my local people know. So you go and you work for a couple days. You do your orientation, and the way that they assign 28 an hour for forklift at the meat place. Fuck, sign me up. I'll go drive a forklift again. I like to drive the forklift. Bro, okay. All right, say less, bud. I'll go do that for $28 an hour. I just didn't want to work there cuz doing the meat part really sucks. But the way that they decide what position you go into is you work for 3 days. You do some like general job. I don't even remember what it is. I think you like package stuff or something. And then on the third day, the owner comes out and he looks at you and he checks your posture and he checks your physique, like how strong you are and stuff by looking at you. And then he determines what job you get. And it can be the difference of like $8, which sounds like super made up. Sounds like something to be on like Parks and Recs or some like comedy show, but is totally real. And people, I can't really, potentially lose out on $8 an hour just because some eccentric rich dude was like, I believe you have it in you only to do this job because of the way you stand. That's wild. I can't be doing that. Used to do all that stuff. Yeah, you did. I was there. I remember. Yeah, it is wild. Yeah, no, dude, that's like, it's crazy. I've never heard of anything like that. I thought my friend who worked there was like fucking with me when he told me that. I was like, I don't think that's a thing, bud. And he was like, no, seriously. All right. Got a little bit of residual heat. All right. What you think about Doomsday? What you mean? Like the end of the world? You're gonna have to give me some more information about that, my guy. Are we having another apocalypse? Avengers. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Marvel died with Stan Lee. I have not given a shit about any of the new stuff. No Way Home, I haven't seen, and also I've watched Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, but I'm gonna be real with you. I have not been interested in watching any of that shit. So I didn't even know there was a new Avengers coming out. I'm gonna be completely real with you, Chief. I just cannot be bothered to care about that anymore. I don't know. It's just like I can't remember which one I watched. Oh, it was Thor Ragnarok, or not Thor Ragnarok. It was Thor Love and Thunder, and I was like, yeah, this sucked. I don't think I'm much of a Marvel fan anymore. I literally like called into work, ordered myself a pizza, and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch this." Not specifically for that. It was just one of those days where it's like, yeah, I don't want to fucking go into work because the job I was at was super super shitty. I was like, yeah, fuck it, and I was like, sent a bunch of pictures to my buddies at work. Andy was one of them. Um, and I sent him a picture of the pizza and like Thor Ragnarok or Thor Love and Thunder on the TV, and I was like, oh yeah. And then I was like, wow, that movie fucking sucked. I'd have rather been at work. God, I'm gonna go off on a rant about that fucking movie. I fucking cannot stand that movie. It's just the whole scene. Well, it's like the CGI in it alone was dog shit. Fucking, I know it's like memed about a whole bunch, but like that part where like Loki's son was like a floating head. Uh, that looked like straight out of Goosebumps, dude. And Disney's like, one of the biggest fucking companies in the world, making some of the worst dog shit ever. No fucking excuse for it. Tell me why Jurassic Park looks better than 99% of the shit that comes out these days. It just does not make sense. I don't know. It's like with Nintendo, like the new Pokemon games. Obviously I like Pokemon games. They're sitting all around here, and I don't know. Pokemon games fucking slapped all the way up until the Switch. But for the most part, I mean, there were some ones I didn't really care about. But I don't know, man. It's like when they got to the Switch, they just stopped trying. They were like, well, these guys will just buy anything. So let's just make crap. And the Nintendo fanboys were like, oh, we love the crap. Thanks, Nintendo. Golly gee. Please poop on a plate so I can eat it some more. And that's essentially what the state of Nintendo is now. Pokemon Pokopia is cool. I mean, it looks cool. It looks fun. I really like the idea of like hanging out with legendary Pokemon and other Pokemon. That's cool. But it's literally just Animal Crossing's reskinned. That's literally it, and that's it. And I don't care what anyone else says. Yeah, it's like, oh, there's new mechanics. Oh, there's all kinds of new stuff. Sure, yeah, but it's still just Animal Crossing reskinned with Pokemon stuff. Which, like, if you're into Pokemon and you're into Animal Crossing, cool. I don't care about Animal Crossing. I also don't have a Switch too, but that's for other reasons. I'm not gonna support Nintendo and their current shit. If I'm ever gonna own a Switch 2, it's gonna be bought from a person, so Nintendo doesn't get the extra money for it. Because I see them on Marketplace all the time for like $200, $300. So now we're just cleaning the flux off of here. It's a no clean flux, so I don't really have to do this. But I'm doing it anyway. It's just good practice. I don't care what anyone says. People just buy things because it's the new thing out. 1,000% true. 1,000% true. I don't care if that's not statistically possible. Fuck you. Don't care. Alright, we're going to let this sit for a bit. Let all that rubbing alcohol evaporate off. And then we're going to also... Well, actually, wait. No, that's all we really needed to do with this thing. We're going to clean it up, actually. We're going to... Shit. Oh, no, it didn't fall out. Usually this little nut will fall out sometimes. Alright, whatever. Or we're going to clean it up a little bit. It's not going to be, like, immaculate. I don't really care about that. Home Slice, who asked me to fix this for him, didn't even ask me to clean it. I just do it, because dealing with this gamer gunk is gross. Should probably start wearing gloves for some of these, man. Because some of these are just absolutely fucking crimes against humanity. But yeah, no, it's like, and that's the whole thing, dude. Like, Pokemon games for the Switch look almost exactly the same, just in a slightly higher resolution than the 3DS games. So it's like, okay, well, I've still got the 3DS games. I've still got Pokemon Sun and Moon, which were super fucking disappointing. It's still the same goddamn graphics. So why would I buy it for the Switch that runs like dog shit? I have Pokemon Violet and I have Pokemon Arceus. Arceus is okay. It's fun. It's cute. It's a nice little spin. It's something different, which the Pokemon desperately needed. But Pokemon Violet, which like I didn't really even want to get because I was disappointed in Arceus, I just put it down. But Pokemon Violet, I was riding around on the Pokemon dog motorcycle guy. I don't remember the fuck it's called. That's how little I care about the game. It's like the main Maratus or whatever. You ride around on a Pokemon, and it's like a motorcycle, and that's it. But I was riding around on it, and I was jumping around and stuff. I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. I can kind of see why people like this mechanic. And then I clipped through the ground and like went into the fucking back rooms of Pokemon and got stuck there. And I was like, well, that's weird. Okay. It's a fairly new game. It was like, it was 6 months old at that time, I think. I was like, well, it's a fairly new game. It's a little buggy, whatever. And then I thought about it. I'm like, well, I've never experienced a glitch in any other Pokemon game. But then I reset to my last save and started playing again. And then I clipped through the ground again. And I wasn't doing anything fucky. I wasn't like exploring, like trying to like glitch through walls and stuff. I was just running around. The first time I was on a wall and I clipped through the ground and fell through because I was like jumping on a wall. I'm like, well, maybe I guess the game doesn't really care for that. Whatever. Multi-billion-dollar company, by the way. But yeah, and then clipped through the ground the third time, and I've not picked it up since. I mean, like all on the same day. I don't know, man. I'm not paying that much money for fucking slop. I mean, I still have it. I'll probably pick it up someday when I'm less butthurt, but it's been like already a year. I don't know, man. And then I don't know. There's a lot of Pokemon. I'm gonna be real with you. I think it's too many. I don't think we need as many as there are. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just fucking... I'm happy. I got, a lot of other Pokemon games to play and a lot more nostalgic ones. Like, honestly, if I just had Emerald forever and that was the only Pokemon game I could play, fine. I'd probably be okay with that. It's very rare that the nostalgia bug for Pokemon bites me. But when it does, it's almost always Pokemon Emerald. So let's see. We had these organized. It's a little bit easier with these. We're just going to put one in just for sanity check. We're not putting it all back together all the way. Make sure that everything's working all right. Wow, that went together way easier. We're talking... Nope, I gotta test the buttons. Let's say we're talking about Pokemon. Let's throw Pokemon Emerald in here. Oops. Alright. Obviously the speaker's working. Start button's working. Cool. A button's working. Come on. They're working. A's working, B's working. Let's get out of here so we can go in here. Down's working. B. Diagonals are working okay. Well, no, I wasted a missile. So let's see. Start selector working. Oh my gosh, the power button's not working because it's not in there. Yeah, frick. All right, so we're good. We're good to just put it back together the rest of the way. Put the screws in. Bingo, bango. That's successful repair number 2 of tonight. Damn it. So my least favorite part is these shoulder buttons, dude. That was just the chair, okay? All right. So that's sweet. So we've got a PS4 controller fixed up for him. We have the Pokemon, or not Pokemon, the Nintendo mouse for Mario Paint fixed up. We've got 2 Game Boy Advance SPs. Bruh. We've got 2 Pokemon games fixed up. New batteries in there for them. Pretty successful repairs. Pretty fast. That's awesome. Yeah. Since I'd already done this tonight, I kind of figured out what I could do a little bit faster from the last time I fucked with it. And I made sure not to take apart... Oh my god. Made sure not to take apart anything that didn't need to be taken apart. Oh, did I don't know, have any memory putting that one in. Christ. Tired, guys. Having toddlers will do that. I have a toddler and a baby. And a wife. Ew. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and... Don't you fucking fall out again, you motherfuckers. Go ahead and slide this in. Put that over here so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Wait. No. Okay. No. I was like, I have an extra screw here, but I don't think that I do. Shit. Another screwdriver. I'm gonna bring that PS5 to you this weekend, probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, actually. So that's not actually the weekend for everybody, okay? The weekend is Saturday and Sunday, so just so you know. Ew, it sounded like that bitch that's named after a month. Mr. Pritchett knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know. Only the realest motherfuckers know. We was in the trenches. No cap. All right. Ooh. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god. Yep, yeah, boy. We survived the underworld together, boss. Oh man, we're so close, guys. It just explodes. I just realized on the Frankenboy, which are both kind of Frankenboys. Actually, I think they're both made from parts of each other. Yeah, they're made from parts of each other. I just realized on the Frankenboy I didn't put this screw back in. But that's fine, that's fine. That's fine, baby. We just gonna say that's not what we're here to do. Oh man, we're almost done. Another successful repair. Not tightening them too much, but just making sure they're tight enough. Oh, duh! It'd probably help if I had a battery and a game in it. Jesus. Oh man. Okay, I was, I was concerned. All right. We're gonna test everything again, just in case, because I have had stuff stop working after I put the screws in. That's working. All right. She's working, ladies and gentlemen, or probably just gentlemen. Be real with you. Is there something right here? I don't remember what all is in here. Nothing. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Yep. It's working. That button's working. Sweet. So there's some screws back together on this guy. Actually, I think this is the new. No, it's for a DS. Ooh, and it's a little bit. That boy's a little bloated. Does this work on here? Is it a thing? No, it's got an extra peg to make sure you don't do that. Even though I think they're literally exactly the same. Ooh, we're gonna clean that up a little bit too. It's a little scuzzy. Is it important? No. Am I gonna do it? Yeah. Which, like, I'm gonna be real with you. I skipped a lot of steps for this guy, but I mean, he's local. He's my buddy. He just wanted me to fix up some things for him. So if you, the viewer, ever wanted to send me something to fix up, just know that you will get a lot more thorough of a thing. He didn't really care about them being like super clean, I don't think. I mean, we're gonna still wipe it down though. I always like to wipe them down. Just give it a quick like wipe down. There's just a small amount of rubbing alcohol in here. Ooh. But I also don't want to wipe off any of the color, any of the paint or anything. Clean up this screen for sure. Go to a clean part. And then we're going to use a microfiber cloth. Let's give the whole thing a good wipe down. We'll do the same for the Frankenboy. Ooh. Oh, I just stuck my fat, greasy thumb on it, of course. Bugs me that he does not have his bumpers, shoulder bumpers, these things, because if you listen to the difference. Hear how it clicks, clacks? Versus, I don't know, I got like 5 on the table. This guy, the Frankenboy, which has the shoulder things in, it just is a lot more gentle on the screen. All right, sweet. Yeah, you can see, so cool. He's definitely got consoles with personality. I'll tell you that. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh. This one is still missing a hinge. It's the only thing I need to do, which I might let him, because he's probably going to come grab this Saturday. Take it and, you know, have some fun with it. Fixed up a Game Boy Color for him, too. Oh, man. I guess you probably actually want to see. I mean, you guys are probably here to actually, like, watch me do stuff. Instead of just hearing me do it off screen, ramble about bullshit. Who knows? Maybe you're here for that. I don't know. Do whatever you want, man. Do we go for another repair? Because I have a whole box of stuff just for this one guy. That's mine. We'll put that over here. Call these guys good. You just need a hinge, which he may order himself. Time will tell. I'll have to ask him to see what he wants to do. But yeah, definitely interesting. All right. So we do have this boy. His Game Boy Color. It's pretty beat up. And actually, I fixed up his another one of the same color. And I replaced the back for him. So he has his the original back to this one. I'm just going to slap on here. Because this one didn't come with a back. Got it in a box of OEM parts. Some people are really weird about stuff. They want to have all original. They're purists. I mean, they're not weird. I understand. I keep one of my consoles always completely stock or completely original. I'll find it in a minute. Not important. But the problem with this guy, throw that in, and where's some batteries? There we go. We're cracking a pack today. And by pack, I mean some fancy schmancy space batteries. These can be a little underpowered from what I'm told, but these AA's are kind of cool. Because they're USB rechargeable. You just plug them in. They got these nice little caps on them. Throw them in. I don't exactly remember what was wrong with this one. Hello? You know, actually, we're going to go with Pokemon Yellow. That copy's been a little weird tonight. Copy of Pokemon Gold. There we go. Reads like a charm. Oh, that's right. The D-pad specifically does not work. There's my Pikachu. Oh, he cute boy. That's right. I remember now. Yeah, but these batteries are cool. I thought about whenever I do like repairs on these old consoles that take, you know, double A's. I thought about including some of those because it's kind of a nice, cool thing. But man, ooh. This one's going to require a little bit more work. I don't think I'm going to fuck with this one tonight. Because it, I don't know, man. It's weird. I think he wanted me to try to remove this. Well, this is funny because this specific one has belonged to like 3 of my friends. I've seen this before he brought it to me, and I didn't remember it till he mentioned something about it. Because this belonged to a buddy named Tony, and then to another friend named Heather, and then to my buddy who I'm fixing all the rest of these for. Yeah, I haven't been able to figure out how to fix this. I don't know what's wrong with it. So it's going back in the box until it gets fixed. Same with his original DS is fucked too. I think that one just needs a whole donor board. I think we're done for tonight. I think I'm pretty much good. Here, I'll turn you guys around. But I think we're going to call it a night. Hopefully you guys don't fall down. Lock you guys in place. But yeah, we had a handful of successful repairs. Let's see what we got. I keep a little project bucket. So this one wasn't tonight, but we got this fixed up for him. New back, cleaned up the whole thing. Repaired to the best of my ability. Mostly replaced these analog sticks. And the share button, tried to fix the share button on that side. Did not work. This is mine. I don't know why it's in here. Let's see, what else is in here? For him, we also replaced the... Oh shit, I never checked that. We need to check to see... which is in which. Oh, I just didn't have it in it all the way. I need to make sure this is actually Pokemon Gold because this guy... Okay, yeah, this is Gold. Alright. He had switched Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Crystal's shells for some reason. Could not tell you why. He also left me with his... So he left me to replace batteries on these 2 and this one. I didn't know about this 3rd one, so I'm missing a battery for that, but I gotta go just order that. This thing has seen better days. Obviously, we just replaced the shoulder buttons on this AGS 101. Successfully done. This is mine too. It's not even a repair thing. I don't know why that's even in here. And then we got the Franken Boy, which we did a screen upgrade on and replaced the battery on and then replace them. This was literally, this started out as a bag of, literally just a bag of like shell parts, a screen, and a motherboard. So we Frankenstein the shit out of it, put a new screen in it, and yeah, brand new like IPS screen. Why is it not working? Replaced a speaker because it was literally just a motherboard and a couple of parts. Don't like that. It's reading, but it's not playing. This copy is kind of finicky. I've had it since I was a kid. Oh, there it goes. Okay. But anyway, so replace the shoulder buttons, put in a new screen. I realized we're missing a thing for that. New buttons. Put it together out of the parts in there. I mean, because it's got, you know, 3 different colors, 4 different colors. 2 different start and select are different colors. Shoulder buttons are different colors. Love it. Super wacky. Very odd console. He offered to trade for my. It's like I could take this super wonky one in exchange for this really nice, totally upgraded Game Boy Advance. I don't know. I really like this thing. It's been really fun to work on it on the channel, but I don't know. The other one's worth a lot more, I think. But I don't know. What would you guys do? You think you'd trade this for the other one? I have no attachment to the other one. Like, it's cool. I play it a lot, but it's just yeah. Now also I do have an original Game Boy Advance SP, and I already have a modded SP, but I've also already got a modded Game Boy Advance, which is way cooler in my opinion. I don't really care about the SNES. It's cool. It's alright. I don't know. Are there batteries in here? Oh no, my heart. Damn it. But anyway. So we've got 3 handhelds for him. We got a controller for him. We have 2 Pokemon games. We're going to keep this one here because we got to repair that. He does need still a screw for that, but he can buy that himself, I'm going to be honest. I could take it. I have a copy of Tony Hawk Pro Skater for the Game Boy Color that I don't care about. I could take out of there, but you just buy a whole bunch online. I'm going to be real with you. Let's see. Then we fixed up Mario Paint. Not the actual game itself, but we fixed up the mouse that goes with it, which I didn't even know this existed. I think I've seen them maybe, but I don't think there's many games that take this. I don't even know. This could be like a tough choice for me. Yeah, it is a tough choice. I was going to try to take the yellowing off, but I don't want to. So next up, we also have their SNES, which I'm going to do a whole reshell on. So that'll be another big project for live stream. I like doing the repairs on live stream. It's been very fun. So he's got a Game Boy or a Nintendo DS that I'm reshelling and trying to fix up for him. He's got the Pokemon Color that was just up here, or the Pokemon Color, the Game Boy Color that's up here somewhere. I think it's in the project box. Yeah, it is. We got this Game Boy Color, which just the D-pad doesn't work on, If we have any other game repair people in here who are experienced, if you've ever run into the issue of just the D-pad not working, it's not it's not the contacts. I've cleaned the contacts. Don't know. Has to be like a little capacitor or something. There's no corrosion on the board. Uh, I don't know. There's a couple spots that do have a little bit of corrosion actually. That are pretty close to the battery area, so I might reflow some solder in there and retouch up the solder. That it could be something just as silly as that to deal with. Time will tell. Uh, Also, it doesn't fit the big Pokemon Solar. But yeah. Oh, I also have for him. Where is it? Is that it? No, it is not. That's an empty box. I also have. Where did I put that? A battery upgrade for the original 3DS. He wanted one of these guys. I have that. I'll have to throw that in his box for him. But yeah, a pretty successful series of actually, you know what, just to keep these together, because I gotta replace the battery on here. I should keep it in here. 2 projects, 1 container. There's the thing, of course. This is what I was gonna try to use for a little bit of ventilation. I was literally just gonna set this next to. It's just a little neck fan. But I bet this would have worked really well to keep that away from me breathing it in all night. How did I just turn this on? Am I dumb? There it is. To be fair, the button's like fairly hidden if you're not looking for it. But yeah, so pretty successful little group of repairs. I appreciate y'all watching. Subscribe if you're interested in this stuff, or if you just like listening to me ramble on about random bullshit. Watch out for other stuff, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be doing a IPS screen upgrade on this cool yellow Game Boy that I fucked up. Probably like a full clean and tear down. Have a good night, U20. I'm sure I'll ramble on for like another 40 or 50 minutes. But yeah, you have a good night, man. But yeah, I'm going to do a full upgrade on here. I think we're going to do like a battery pack replacement and upgrade the batteries. I think we're going to do quite a lot to this. We're going to make this super cool. Yellow is like my favorite color, especially for stuff like this. I really like the dark spots there. I mean, I'm going to clean up that because that's just, you know, years of gunk. But that just looks like, I don't know, like industrial sci-fi. Gives those vibes. And I like my black and yellow consoles and black and yellow stuff. Oh, other stuff too. Where's that box? I'm going to be putting a computer, an entire little mini computer inside of a Game Boy shell. So it kind of combines, like, I'm big into like cyberpunk stuff. And I build cyber decks. Speaking of black and yellow stuff, I mean, like, here's one of my cyber decks. It's just a computer in a clipboard box, essentially. I mean, that's it. But I like that. So, what I want to do is combine all my stuff we'll be sticking a computer inside this aftermarket black Game Boy shell. So you'll have to watch me tear this up. Oh, what is that? $8 gigs of DDR RAM. That's worth $10 million right now. I don't even remember where that came from. But this is a stinky little Raspberry Pi setup I have. It's probably got power actually. Let's try to power that up. Ugh. But I'm going to do my best to try to shove this entire system. I already put it together because I started making it. But this is already a whole ass operating system in this tiny little package. So we're going to be cramming this shit into a Game Boy shell. Look at that. And we're going to be like modifying the shell and everything. It'll probably be a little bit easier for you guys to see if I pull that off, but because it'll look much nicer. So we're going to have this. So it's set up for retro gaming, but the cool thing is I can swap the memory card in here, and if I want to, I can turn it into like an actual just mini computer. But yeah, it's set up for retro gaming. Just imagine this inside of here. There it is. But it's like I realized this was like the perfect size because this fits in this shell really well. So we're gonna cyberjank our way into making this a reality. It should not be very hard. Oh, yeah, there we go. So it should be pretty easy. I'm gonna have to do some modifications both to like some of the wires in here, obviously to the shell. I'm gonna have to modify. I mean, but it's gonna be a pretty damn good fit. It's gonna be pretty cool. So if you're interested in anything like that, badass, yeah, it's gonna be pretty fucking cool. This might be my favorite cyber deck, and it'll be more portable than the other. I think I'm gonna remove the entire like front part of this shell and have a controller that looks exactly like this, and it's just gonna magnet onto the front, or I can switch it out for a mini keyboard if I want to. Where the fuck did it go? But yeah, it's gonna be pretty sick. If you're interested in anything like that, doing wacky things, that should be. Here's one. Yeah. It's not going to be this exact one, but just something like this will clip in here, and that way it can also be a computer. But I'm going to try to leave like the Game Boy logo and all that, and I'm going to sticker bomb it, do some like custom like stuff like this. Put some like it's got carbon fiber and yellow vinyl. I just want it to look cool, man. It's going to be cool. But very exciting. It's probably just going to be cutting into this with a Dremel, trying to get that to work out. But yeah, I'm going to head out. You guys have a good night. Take it easy. But take it. Oh, I'm just kidding. Yeah, take it easy. Have a good night. Stay safe out there. Do some wacky things. Subscribe if you're interested in wacky stuff. I'm really excited for that project. I've been thinking about that for like a long time. I've just had the parts in that box for a long time as well. But yeah, you guys all have a good one. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, all that stuff. Good night, bro. Good night, Andy. Good night, Plunder Shop. Good night, Zero. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, everyone.